Good morning guys, this is Shashank. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be discussing about the relation of India and Sri Lanka. The relation of India and Sri Lanka is been improving a lot. We all know in 2021 China influenced Sri Lanka and that leads to the bridge between India and Sri Lanka. In 2022, Sri Lanka faced major economic crisis, and India was the country who stood by him and supported him and helped him to get over this economic crisis. This improved their relation to a next level. Welcome, guys. Today we'll share some points about the crisis, about the relation of India and Sri Lanka. India and Sri Lanka held good relations between each other till 1980. 1980, what happened? What strained their relation? I'll tell you. In 1980, India interfered in Sri Lanka's civil war to help the Tamils in Sri Lanka. That strained the relation. That lead to the crisis between or conflicts between India and Sri Lanka. In 1976, there was maritime water boundary dispute. Because of that, many of the fishermen, Indian fishermen, were allegedly caught by the Sri Lankan police to breaching their boundary and coming into their territory. So these incidents led to the conflicts between India and Sri Lanka. Till 1980, it was fine. After that, the civil war happened. India interfered in that civil war to help the Tamils that are living in Sri Lanka. That lead to the major conflicts. Okay, and 2021, we have witnessed the huge economic crisis in Sri Lanka. What leads to the economic crisis? First was COVID lockdown. Because of the COVID lockdown, there was no tourism in Sri Lanka, and tourism is one of the most important parameter for to earn the revenue for Sri Lanka. So that was completely destroyed. Second thing was a complete shift to organic farming leads to hamper the agriculture export. That is also one of the biggest contributor to revenue of Sri Lanka. So these two reasons lead to destruction of economic condition in Sri Lanka, that leads to the economic crisis. In 2022, they called the state of economic emergency, and they were in great debt. They're pleading to different countries, to World Bank, to give them loans, but they had a massive loan on their head. But who was there with Sri Lanka is India. India is always like a elder brother to Sri Lanka. From the times of Mahabharata, from the times of Ramayana, Sri Lanka was a part of India. We know the history of Sri Lanka through Ramayana. So we are in good relation. But something happened between these two countries and the relation got strained. India helped Sri Lanka in this economic crisis. India supported him financially, economically, by exporting things, everything. India held Sri Lanka worth rupees $4 billion. That is a huge number in the form of loans, swaps and aids, and it's even helping more. India is promoting good trade and cultural activities, cultural relations. India is helping to build connectivity to Sri Lanka. India is helping to build, electric interconnection projects so that the relation between the two countries will improve. So as of now, that economic crisis and the intervention of India to help Sri Lanka lead to a good relation between these countries. But Sri Lanka is a country which is getting influenced easily by China. And because of that, sometimes some conflicts happen because China is supporting Sri Lanka, but on what means? On some selfish means. But India will not support any country for selfish desires, for selfish motives. It genuinely wants to help someone, then only Modi ji or the country will help someone. It's not like Jinping, who is just helping just to return, just take the favor from the country and return, get heavy interest. So India doesn't work like that. India's mindset is always to extend his helping hands to countries. In COVID, India has given medicine to all over the country, all over the world. So India is always a country whom Sri Lanka can see as a big brother, as a country whom it can support them when it needs. So these are the few things that I want to highlight today about India Sri Lanka relation. Now it is getting better, and with few projects and few cultural traits and traditional traits, now we can take this friendship to next level. So this is it. This is my topic. Shashank Lal signing off. See you tomorrow with another video of Speak Daily. Till that time, have a nice day. Hare Krishna. Love you and bye bye.